Well, the landline phone in my Trinity dorm room in October 1990 would not stop ringing. It rang and rang and rang, and I remember sitting at my desk. I was working on a midterm project, and I was just saying, please, voicemail, just leave a voicemail, and it kept ringing. So I threw my typewriter forward, it knocked over a bottle of whiteout, I wiped it down, I jumped out of my chair, and I was going to kick it off the wall. And I said, you know what, it'd probably be more cathartic if I actually just picked up the phone and see who was bothering me. And when I picked it up, it was my dad. And he said, I got great news. He said, we are going to go on a trip during the holidays, and we're going to Australia and New Zealand. And I was like, holy cats. Our annual summer trips growing up in St. Louis were loading up a brown Gran Torino station wagon. Me and my sister would sit in the way back. We'd crank up the AM radio, and we'd drive 4 hours south to Lake Barkley, Kentucky. Has anybody heard of Lake Barkley, Kentucky? No, you haven't. We stayed in a glorified Motel 6, and yes, we were on a lake, but the activities were things like tobacco spitting contest, which I won, although it was actually tobacco. And as a 14-year-old, I got so queasy I could not claim the ice cream, soft serve ice cream they gave us. So my next question to my dad was, why the upgrade? And he said he knew with my commitments for Trinity baseball, I could not do a study abroad. We had fall ball, we were playing 35 games in the spring. And he also said, hey, you and your sister are both going to be graduating soon. So this is our last time we could actually go with the family on an extended trip. And he said, I'm going to make this really special. And special it was. And hearing the students talk, there were so many similar things for me. We did an 8-city tour. We had, a Sydney Opera House stop with the Stephen Sondheim musical that I can still sing, Send in the Clowns. And I have the program with me today, 30 years later. Mayora Haka in Christchurch. Going to Queenstown and going to the South Alps, and these memories. They had the world's tallest bungee there, and I bought the t-shirt and I got up and I didn't do it. I chickened out, but I got the t-shirt. But the conversations you have, and kind of like Sam and Brian, the students said, the conversations and the bonding were super special to me. And when I got back to campus wearing my A.J. Hackett bungee, and the company's still alive, I was wearing that t-shirt, I told all my classmates, it was the trip of a lifetime. And then when I hear Sam and Brian and those dudes speak, that's exactly what it was for them. So then I came up with a pretty good idea. Dad, you want to come here? Put down the biscuit. What's that? Put down the biscuit. Come on up here. Luckily for us, our family's trip of a lifetime wasn't a one-time thing. We've gotten to go on several other ones, and my dad has worked super hard, had a successful career, and remarkably, when he offers, my sister and I somehow make time to go on these trips. But since there's so much like what this program in Sport in England, it's the quality instruction, the historical sites. I mean, there's so much that will make it so special. So my idea was, Dad, in honor of your 80th birthday, we're going to establish a scholarship for you, and we're going to send one Sport in England student forever, in perpetuity, is going to go courtesy of you and our family, and we are super excited. Repeat that. What was your reaction when you got called up, and what was happening?
Well, obviously I wasn't sure why I was being asked to come up in front, and then when you said happy 80th birthday, okay, that's nice of you. And then I said scholarship. What's that all about? So I'm still somewhat amazed. But I'm glad that was my gift for my 80th birthday party.
Well, we'll walk through the logistics. It's an endowed scholarship, so every other year, they go every other year, so one student's going to get it, and it's a $6,000, so It does take a while for the endowment to kick in and start paying off interest. So a lot of people are going to help get it going. Matt and John and the folks at Hig are going to do the first student.
Oh, is that right?
So they're going to pay $6,000, and the first kid going a year from December, they'll take care of that, and then we'll take care of the next couple, and then from then on, once the scholarship's endowed, it's forever.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, well, I think it's a great experience. Obviously, I really enjoyed the presentation. So I think I'm glad you suggested that.
We know love of trips, love of sports,
Yeah.
and your ability to want to help out others, give educational opportunities. So triple header. So all right, happy birthday.
Okay.